Welcome to the Megyn Kelly Show. I'm Megyn Kelly. Viewer advisory. This program is specifically designed to be viewed by adults and therefore may be unsuitable for children under 17. Parental discretion is advised. Not because of anything we will say or do, but because of the perverted press corps. A special edition of the show today as we bring you all the coverage of the Trump hush money trial, which has morphed into something closer to a hot and heavy romance novel. So we have adjusted our set background accordingly. Yes, what we thought was going to be a criminal trial with some salacious testimony from porn stars and Playboy models has indeed kicked off with something X-rated. But it's not the testimony, it's the reporting about Trump sitting bored in the courtroom. Not kidding. The tedium of jury selection, an infamously boring process, has turned into foreplay for the nerd reporters whose beat is normally covering Elizabeth Warren and Mitch McConnell. And let me tell you, they are leaning in. And so now we bring you the first installment of 50 Shades of Orange, Trumping Hard. First up, we'll read from the literary works of the Washington Post's Isaac Arnsdorf, a Yale grad whose colorful updates on the former president might just make even Larry Flynt blush. But first, a sip of my martini to get us started and in the mood. Off we go. Quote, Trump appeared to close his eyes and tilt his head from side to side. He then removed a paper from his breast pocket and started examining it. End quote. His eyes closed, you say? Head tilting back, writhing from side to side. Did you mention a breast? Go on. Quote, Trump at one point looked at something on his lawyer's phone. Later, Trump's eyes closed again, and his head occasionally dipped. Slowly. Yes, Isaac, yes! Now this from Politico's Erica Orden. While Trump entered the courtroom, he winked at one of the court officers and mouthed, what? He mouthed something? He mouthed something? What? Tell us! He mouthed, how are you? Yes! Yes! The New York Times tells us Trump shifted around in his seat and whispered to his lawyer. A moment ago, it reported, he looked bored, but now he's engaged. Oh yeah, he's into it. Don't stop. He's engaged. Now, chapter from the great Frank Runvian of Law 360. Quote, Trump is sitting at the defense table as his attorneys whisper in his ear. One attorney, Frank tells us, twice referred to when Trump lost his election. Lost his what? Now, Frank continues, Trump's head slowly dropped. His eyes closed. It jerked back upward. He adjusts himself. What? Then his head droops again. He straightens up, leaning back. His head droops for a third time. He shakes his shoulders. Eyes closed still. His head drops. OMG. What in the actual F is this drivel? The Trump trial or Cinemax's latest Trump Does Downtown? All of which reinforces a media lesson we have learned time and time again. There is no porn for the media quite like Trump porn. They can take a head nod, a glance at a phone, or even a cat nap in the middle of a mind-numbing jury selection and turn it into Trump and grind. Hide the children. And this is before we've gotten to Stormy or the Playboy Playmate or the ex-con. Just wait until we get the case on the Trump insurrection. As we approach another critical election, many Americans are concerned. Recent studies show that an astonishing 56% of citizens report feelings of anxiety or dread about the upcoming election. But I want to tell you about AMAC, the Association of Mature American Citizens. AMAC is more than a senior org. During these challenging times, they fight for common sense and for the U.S. to return to traditional American values. Visit amac.us/Megyn today to get an exclusive election year special, a 4-year AMAC membership for just $30. As an AMAC member, you not only enjoy money-saving benefits, but also the AMAC magazine, free Social Security and Medicare advice, a trusted voice in Washington, and a community of like-minded patriots. Take advantage of this election year special, 4 years for $30, and be part of the solution. Join now at amac.us/Megyn. That's amac.us/MEGYN. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.